community named Hurti. That's where the attack happened. Many were killed. Almost 51 people were killed, house destroyed, and many things lost. Properties, vehicles, and the rest all were destroyed during the attack, in this recent attack.
Well, let me come to you, Asabe. For our viewers, we've been told Asabe cannot communicate in English, but Jacob, you help us interpret to her and then get the response. Asabe, for our viewers who can see, her right hand still shows degrees of burns. Her 6-year-old daughter also has burns on her leg. Tell us what happened that night.
Wai mene ya faru ranar?
A ranar muna barci da dare karfe 12 sai ga Fulani sun zo sun rufe mu suna kashe.
So what she said is they were sleeping in the night and Fulani herdsmen came in the night and were killing them and burning their houses.
How did she know it was Fulani herdsmen? Has she seen them before? Okay. How was she able to recognize them?
Wai ya kin san cewa Fulani ne?
Don sun zo suna ta yaren su, suna ta barazana, suna ta yaren su wai ina Allah mu ya soka ya cece mu, yau za su kashe mu, za su gama mu. Ranar sun kashe mu yayana guda 3 mai shekara 14 sun cire shi sun yanka shi a kofa, mai shekara 10 sun kone shi a daki, mai shekara 2 namiji sun kashe shi sun kone shi a daki, sai ga mai gidana sun kashe shi. Ranar su yi mana kone-kone kawai suna ta magana yaren Fulani, suna ce ina Allahnku, Allah ya soko ya cece ku, yau za mu kashe ku, suna ta magana.
What she said is that night they came and they were speaking their language, dialect, and after speaking their dialects they said, where is your God? They are going to kill you today, we are going to kill you today, we are going to burn your houses. They killed her 3 sons. One 14 years, one 10, and the last one is 2 years, while they killed her husband too, and they burned their houses, and that's why she is having these burns.
I mean, it's really tough, you know, to even wrap one's mind around it. And how did she escape? How did she, you know, escape that attack where the whole of her family?
Yeah.
To waya ne kin sira daga wannan yanayin?
To cikin daki mu abuna ne flat ne. To akwai dakin daban-daban, lokacin da sun shiga suna ta magana. Suna harbi su window na yi rarrafe, na je na boya wani wurin daki. To sun abuna duka window guda 10 sun harbi. Su window din sun farfashe, to wurin da na dinga samu iska mun yi rarrafe da yaro nan da mama mai gidana mun shiga wurin da sun kone sai sun tafi. After da sun tafi Allah ya taimake mu a wurin, na sunguna na yi ta addu'a na ce mama mai gidana yau ki shirya ga Allah, yau za mu je sama, Allah ya sa mu huta. To Allah bai dauke mu rai mu lokacin ba, da sun gudu sai mu yi ihu, da mu yi ihu sai ga wasu mutane sun zo sun belle window sun taimake mu sun fitar da.
Okay, what she said is when the attackers came, they killed her sons and they put fire on the house, and because their house is a flat, so they crawled to other rooms where she crawled with her daughter and her mother-in-law, where they went and hid in the other rooms while the fire was on, and she noticed the Fulani herdsmen have gone. So she began to shout, so people came to their rescue.
Okay. Now let me ask you, Wesley.
Yes, ma'am.
It's not the first time that Plateau State has been at the receiving end of this, you know, attacks by bandits, terrorists, herders, and what have you. Is there a sense that because of the history in Plateau State, that security somewhat has been beefed up, you know, to protect the people from this, you know, frequent attacks? Has there been any security presence even before now? And after what happened, has it improved?
What is happening is once they carry their own attack here, they will leave the other place where their security men are go to another villages where there's no security, they will go there and attack that village. So because they know, I don't know how they carry their attacks, but they do it simultaneously that before the security men will come, they have done what they want to do and vanish.
Well, Asabe, ye hakuri dachiwo. I'm really sorry for your pain, but I have to ask, when all of this attack was happening and since it has happened, has she seen anybody come to her to explain why this happened and what they are doing about it? I'm talking about security. I'm talking about government at all levels. Has she seen any reprieve?
Okay, why da abun ya faru ko ni gwamnatin da ta zo ta tambaye ki me ya faru ko kuma don me ya faru?
Don lokacin da abin ya faru suna zuwa mana gaisuwa sun zo sun gaishe mu, amma ni ina cikin bakin ciki ban iya na bude ido in gansu ba, da an dauke ni ina wani wuri ba ni da wurin kwana.
So what she said is the government have been coming to greet them and to see their well-being, and she could not look at them because of her condition and because of her grief.
Is she angry?
Not angry precisely, because she lost at least 4 people, the whole family.
She's entitled to be angry.
Yes. So she could not look at their faces, talk more of talking to them.
So more or less, she's. I mean, angry is an understatement, really.
At least, let's say she's traumatized.
She's traumatized.
Yes, that's worse. Has government in any way provided any kind of succor, any kind of help? Where is she staying now? Is she still in the same village where she was attacked, or has she been moved, to a safer place?
Okay, government sun taimake ki ko sun baki wani gida ko gurin zama ko ina ne kike yanzu ne?
Ba bani gida ba, an bani abinci, amma ba bani gida ba. Dama yara na biya, first daughter na ranar ta yi tafiya. Shi yasa yau sun rage 2. Yanzu ba mu da wurin kwana, ba mu da wurin zama.
Okay, she said the government only helped them in giving food, and she don't have where to stay, and she's lucky enough that the elder daughter of hers left home before the crisis.
Okay.
Yeah. So she's left with she current 9.
So 20 years.
Okay, she's about 20 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
What are your expectations, both of you, Wesley and of course Asabe, from government? We're hearing that House of Representatives have set aside or donated some 100 million naira as intervention to support the government of Plateau State and the victims. But what are your expectations from government? What do you want government to do for you to end these killings once and for all?
I think
it's obvious that the little girl is in some kind of pain.
She's scratching her bones.
I think the government has to play a very serious role here, because this killings is not the first time, it's not the second time. Repeatedly, this thing is happening. That means they have to take a serious measures to curtail that. If not, I don't think Plateau will be standing.
It's been described as herder-farmer clashes. Is that what it is? Is it herders attacking farmers? Or is there more? Because we've heard from the governor, for example, that it's land grabbing, all kinds of things.
It's not per se clashes, because if you say clashes, that means the 2 parties are fighting. They will come and attack and go. So that means it's an attack, not
one way. Jacob, what did you lose in this recent crisis? You have been a repeat victim. What did you lose this time around?
I lose myself. Yeah, why did I say myself? Is because I'm a teacher by profession, and that profession is, for now, is lying down low.
Because there are no schools? Nobody's able to attend school?
There are schools.
Okay.
It's just that I'm not working with government, I'm not working with anybody, I'm just staying at home just like that.
Okay. All right. I'm trying to pick up my Hausa classes here. Asabe, Allah Yabaku Hakari. May God give you patience, and may God give you succor for you and your beautiful baby here. It's quite a tough sight to see.
It is. I mean, it's painful to see a little girl, an innocent child, riddled with wounds from. Yeah, you were going to say something. She wanted to say something very quickly.
Yes.
gaskiya damuwa nan da yana dame ni a gari mu akwai sojoji akwai su kamera da an sa kamana in wani abu zai faru a duba amma ranar ana kashe mu ana menene sojoji ba wanda ya leka kuma kamera nan yana yawa cikin gari yana duba ba doke mataki ba lokaci da abun ya gama an fitar da mu sun gudu Fulani sun gudu su yi nisa da gari ya fara wayewa ana zo a gani abin da ya faru lokacin ne ma sojoji suna shiga su ga abin da ya faru sojojin ba su yi nisa
what she said, said the problem she's having there is when this thing is happening before then there are cameras that is drone that are being passing through to watch what is happening. But in this situation where they were attacked, nothing like that is happening. No, the armed forces were close to them, but they could not come to their aid until when everything is gone, everything has happened before the armed men came in the morning to see what is happening.
It's quite unfortunate. No one has to go through this. No. Wesley Jacob and Asabe Moses and her daughter. What is your daughter's name? Joanna. We wish you the very best. And we do hope that you get the much needed succor and justice that you deserve. Thank you for being on the news and thank you for sharing your experience.